Are you looking for the best point-and-shoot cameras? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best point-and-shoot cameras on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Fujifilm X100 VI. The Fujifilm X100 VI is easily the best point-and-shoot camera we've tested. Don't get us wrong, the hype around this camera and its predecessor, the Fujifilm X100 VI, has gotten a little out of hand, relegating the new model into backordered purgatory. But the hype is mostly earned. It's a fantastic fixed-lens camera with a laundry list of features you won't find all in one place in any other compact camera. That includes a high-resolution APS-C sensor, fast f/2 lens, hybrid optical/electronic viewfinder, in-body image stabilization (IBIS), not to mention advanced video recording capability. That said, stock issues aside, this camera doesn't come cheap. Not everyone needs a premium fixed-lens camera with a 35mm equivalent field of view, especially at the price Fujifilm is asking. If that's the case, or you're tired of waiting for it to ship, you'll find plenty of other point-and-shoots below that may fit the bill. Number 2. Ricoh GR3. The Ricoh GR3 isn't nearly as flashy as the Fujifilm X100 VI, but if you're after a compact camera with a prime lens and an APS-C sensor, this is one of the best point-and-shoot cameras you can get as an alternative, and it's notably cheaper. Its sensor doesn't have as high a resolution, but it's still enough to capture sharp, detailed photos with excellent image quality and dynamic range. Despite a relatively large APS-C sensor and IBIS, this camera also manages to be significantly more portable, so it's a great fit for street and travel photography. To that end, it's aimed at those seeking a pure photography experience with fewer bells and whistles, so don't expect the same advanced video features you get with the Fujifilm or even a tilting screen. Some may also find the lack of a viewfinder limiting, especially compared to the X100 VI's hybrid viewfinder. Its 28mm full-frame equivalent lens offers a wider field of view, but if you prefer something a bit closer to a natural field of view, the slightly pricier Ricoh GR3 has a 40mm equivalent lens. You can also opt for the HDF variant, which trades the original model's ND filter for a highlight diffusion filter that creates a dreamy, diffused light effect. Number 3. Sony RX100 VII. If you'd prefer a point-and-shoot with a more versatile zoom lens, it doesn't get much better than the Sony RX100 VII. This premium option is loaded with more features than a Swiss Army knife, including an excellent 1-inch stacked design sensor that captures great image quality for its class, and allows for quick 20 frames per second burst shooting. Despite its pocketable size, the camera also has a wide range of useful extra features like a pop-up electronic viewfinder and a pop-up flash. Though its zoom lens isn't the sharpest or fastest, it has a fairly wide zoom range, giving you a lot of flexibility with framing and allowing you to capture faraway subjects. Add in a fantastic autofocus system, and this is one of the best point-and-shoot digital cameras on the market. No wonder it's on its 7th iteration and counting. And if the price is too steep for you, you can still find older generations on the used market at a lower cost. Number 4. Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III. For those who don't want to spend a small fortune on a point-and-shoot, the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III offers a good balance of performance and features at a slightly lower price point than some of the more premium picks above. Like the Sony RX100 VII, it uses a 1-inch sensor, so image quality is solid, even if it doesn't match up to large sensor compacts like the Fujifilm X100 VI or Ricoh GR3. Its built-in zoom lens doesn't have as much zoom range as the Sony, but it's still fairly versatile and gives you a bit of flexibility with framing. Beyond that, the camera is super portable, and its flip-up screen makes it a good fit for walk-and-talk vlogs. It even has a built-in live streaming feature that lets you stream directly to YouTube. That said, it can overheat with longer recording sessions in 4K, and its autofocus isn't as reliable as the Sony above. It may also be harder to find this camera brand new, but you can still find used models of the Mark III and the older, cheaper Mark II, though it lacks 4K video capability. Number 5. Sony ZV-1. If you're looking for the best point-and-shoot digital camera for vlogging, the Sony ZV-1 has the market cornered. It's small, lightweight, and designed specifically for vloggers, with features you won't find on more photography-oriented cameras. While this camera doesn't have a viewfinder, it's the only camera on this list with a fully articulated screen, making it easy to monitor yourself while recording. It also comes with a detachable windscreen for its microphone to help cut down on ambient noise. Sony has since released the Sony ZV-1 II with a wider angle lens that's ideal for walk and talk vlogs. Still, the original model is an even better deal now that its successor is out, and it has some advantages, like optical stabilization, so we still recommend it over the ZV-1 II. The camera uses Sony's ever-reliable autofocus and even includes specialized modes like Product Showcase, which automatically shifts focus to any object held up in the frame rather than prioritizing your face, which is ideal for product and beauty vloggers. Like most point-and-shoots, battery performance is limited, especially if you're recording in 4K. However, the ZV-1 is tough to beat if you need something compact for vlogging or video.